Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this live webinar today. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. And let's start with the Australian dollar against the US dollar and what happened actually yesterday. Let's zoom in on the daily chart. Remember, guys, I plot this monthly support here just to show you how messy pretty much is this market. Some people, they're gonna use, let's say, this as a support. They're gonna use this as a resistance because that's the most recent one, and absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that, right? But I go one step beyond that, and if you go on the 4-hour chart, you will see that this line here, the monthly support, every time the price interact with this line, it's on a heavy volume like this one, like this one, like the next candle, like this one here, with a wick left behind, like this volume here, like this one. All right, so there is something significant around this area. So if there is something significant happening all the time, price come at this area of support, because now it's going to act as support. Obviously, it's above the current price. Then we do expect that if it's going to break against the downside here, we're going to have a lot of volume. So if you are trading intraday, you have to understand that a tight spread, a tight stop loss like 5 or 10 pips maybe can shake you out of the trade. So keep in mind about that 0.63287 support. Beside that, the Australian dollar is pretty much moving in a sideways move in the short term in the last few weeks. And of course, on Friday, we're going to have the non-farm payroll, and the markets, really the majors, they are anticipating all this stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to have the Fed announcing interest rates. So we don't expect to see something significant in a breakout before, at least before Thursday. We don't expect to see the breakout. All right, so I'm a pretty I pretty much stay on the side on this one here, at least for now. Then is the pound against the US dollar. Pound sustained above the support yesterday with a strong bullish engulfing. And that, guys, that's a bullish signal. And I wouldn't do a swing trading here at this bullish engulfing, because the market is stopped trending. I want to take swing trades when the market is in a defined, well-defined trend. Guys, I hope you understand this and the difference between trending and not trending market. If not, I'll try to explain in other webinars, or soon when I will launch my course, then you will be able to understand A to Z everything about trading. All right. So if I go on the 4-hour chart today or 1-hour chart, I use Bollinger Bands as my trading strategy, and I will be looking to find my entries around the bottom, the lower band actually. But of course, we do a further analysis. For example, we identified a swing here, like this one here. It's a swing high. You see this high here, it's higher than this one. So I use some fib as well, and waiting for price to come in a line with an intraday support, tap into the fib area, and then look for there to take some trades. That's the most part of my trading strategy and the execution part. of course. Okay, so pretty bullish, cautiously bullish today. Okay, uh, it's bullish, yes, but with a bit of a little bit careful. All right, again, not for any kind of swing trading, especially when we anticipate the tomorrow's events. Actually, let me bring this up for you. So here is the calendar, and let's see what happened, especially yesterday after our live webinar. The European, in Germany, they reported the CPI and the GDP, and pretty much was some positive and some negative here. And early this morning, the major event, it was the interest rates in Japan, and of course they kept them unchanged. And when they kept them unchanged, there is a tendency for the Japanese yen to get weakened. For those who are new here, by the way, just please make sure you check my channel on the YouTube. You can find it under the same name, MarketMinds Mastery. Okay, and if you click about, here is also the Telegram channel that you can join. All right. And if you haven't followed me yet on TradingView, please make sure you do that so you get the latest updates. So that's pretty much for the Great British Pound. Then the Euro got also strengthened yesterday. And if this price, if the buyers, they will be around, we do expect it, the price to move and tap at this area of resistance here. So again, intraday, I'm still bullish on the pound and on the euro. New Zealand, we do expect a major news event to come in. I think it's tomorrow. Let's check when it's that. Yeah, it's on Wednesday, early morning for our Australian and New Zealand friends. So employment change, it's about to see a significant move. Now, if the number confirm the consensus, then we're going to have something interesting on the chart. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow. So for now, I'm not keen to do anything with that. It's an inside candle, as you guys see. It didn't manage to break any high, neither any low. So an inside candle on the lower time frames, it's pretty much like a triangle consolidation. That's a 1 hour chart, and the market start between these highs and this area here. That's not an upward trend line, all right, guys, because this move here didn't manage to create a higher than the previous high. So we don't take this as an upward trend line. It's more like to map the market, okay, rather than to say this is an uptrend and I'm going to try to buy it now, okay. Hope that makes sense. USD Canadian dollar, previously that was a monthly resistance, and the price yesterday on the daily chart, it created an inside candle at resistance. That's very bearish. Anyhow, we do expect it some retracement on the cat, on the USD cat. And if everything here, the pound, the euro, they're gonna get strengthened against the US dollar, maybe is not because the pound and the euro themselves are strong, it's only because the US dollar is weak. All right, so USD Canadian dollar, we expected today at least to experience some weakness in anticipation for the tomorrow news events. Okay, tomorrow it's the Fed I think it's tomorrow, the Fed on Wednesday. Yeah, here it's on Wednesday, the interest rates decision by the Fed. Next, CHF and the USD, or if you prefer USD against the CHF. I commented yesterday that I want to stay away from this pair because on the weekly chart it shows in a downtrend. On the daily chart, um, I didn't want to bet on the US dollar weakness due to those events we have here. I was more bullish on the dollar and also bullish on the CHF. Therefore, we must be a bit cautious with that. On the 4-hour chart, nothing. It's just moving sideways. On the hourly, still nothing here. Yesterday I was looking at this doji candle at the top of the band. I didn't take any trade, to be honest, here, but yeah, fairly reward to risk. That was a good trade to take. Weakness on the US dollar, strength on the CHF, and there was something there. USD against the JPY. Today, the Bank of Japan announced interest rates and they kept them unchanged, so the currency didn't really much appreciate it. See this one here, guys. Now, price makes higher high. That's the daily chart. And on the RSI, price makes lower high. That calls bearish divergence. Now, price is retesting this area of resistance, and keep an eye on that on the lower time frames today. Maybe that will be a good opportunity to get um, some pips out of this trade. If we find some reversal price action around here, we might want to sell it. All right, for 221, 321, there is room for this market to move lower. If there is no price action to consider for sales, I wouldn't get involved with that. And how are you doing, Nick? And of course, everyone else. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Pound against the JPY. On the daily chart yesterday, price got rejected here at the bottom, and early this morning, of course, after the Bank of Japan announced their interest rates, the price just reacted with that much of move. On the hourly chart, it was this bullish engulfing here, and since then the price is just moving higher and higher. Here it's an intraday resistance for those that want to take some trades here. This is a good intraday resistance actually, because there is one more there. So doji at resistance, maybe it will give something good out of that. In about 45 minutes, the London Open. It's the London Open, so we might see some more reaction at this resistance here. Now, I have a specific price action that I like to trade, and that's what I teach on private education groups and on one-on-one coaching. If you want to book with me something, I always give 20 minutes free at the beginning just to know each other, to tell you how I work. But when you book a coaching with me, you just need 8 to 10 sessions only, and that's all. And I can really transform you from where you are to a skillful trader. And the last one, it's the Euro JPY. What's going on here? Price still makes higher highs and higher lows on the hourly chart. On the daily chart, price approaches this area of resistance, and then we have the opportunity to this is in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I wouldn't be interested to start selling from this point here. I would like to see price come at an area that it has a potential that the reversal price action to be reliable. Someone asked for gold. Let's check the gold daily chart. We are still above this resistance here. An inside candle, as you see from yesterday, pretty much indecision. But again, as we are above resistance, now as we are above the broken resistance, now we can use the support. And on the lower time frames, if we find some opportunities, remember yesterday I drew this upward trend line and I said that we were here. I said if the price comes somewhere around the trend line, maybe I will be looking to buy it, but I need to see the price action. That's going to confirm that buyers are in control. WTI on the daily chart. Yesterday we have about 2.5 or 3% drop, and the market now is at this daily support. On the 4-hour or 1-hour chart, we can use it with some good price action in our advantage. There are traders, maybe they're going to just go from here to buy with stop losses below that. I wouldn't do that, to be honest, because I want to see some momentum picking up from this point. Guys, I don't see any other questions. Bitcoin, it's at 34,299 on the daily chart. It's still up around this 34,000 consolidation. We see that the RSI it's overbought, but that's not a reversal signal. Okay, I also teach how to read and trade with the RSI, and many people they think, once we see overbought RSI, we sell. No, once you see overbought RSI, it means that there is momentum there, and you don't want to sell. Um, Okay, guys, as I don't see any questions, I would like to wish everyone to have a fantastic day ahead. Thank you so much for joining me for another live market analysis. We are here every morning, and hopefully you're gonna learn so many things, how the market moves and so on. So I would like DAX. Okay, DAX. Let's check the German 40. On the daily chart, it was an inside candle yesterday, and today I'm gonna look for some bullish momentum out of that. So on the hourly chart, that was a good hourly rejection here. I didn't get involved yet into the trade, but I will be looking for some maybe bullishness for this morning. Okay, we price approaches this area of resistance, and it's gonna might react. But again, we're gonna monitor the price action, and we see what's gonna happen. All right, guys, that's all from me today. Again, happy trading, and I will see you tomorrow again at the same time. Thank you.